Yes.
Great.
So, Senator, we've been talking all week about the Alabama abortion ban that was signed into law on Wednesday. There seems to be a big push all of a sudden in many parts of the country to get their strict abortion laws on the books. How concerned are you about the possibility of overthrowing Roe v. Wade?
Extremely concerned. What these guys are doing is unbelievable. I say guys because, for instance, the vote in Alabama in the state Senate, it was all men that voted for this. What they're doing...
But there were 2 women involved. I saw it online today.
Okay, they're taking us backwards, right? They basically are criminalizing doctors when they do this. And anyone that's surprised about this should look at what Donald Trump said during the campaign. When he was running back for president, he actually said that women should be punished in a town hall meeting. And then he said doctors should face consequences, criminal consequences. So I want to be clear that this was a movement that he started, and that's why this 2020 election is so important, because you look at the assault on women's health. It is everything from taking away the right to choose, to defunding Planned Parenthood, to taking away the Affordable Care Act, which would mean you could be thrown off your insurance for a pre-existing condition.
Well, if a child,
so this is a part of an entire
if a child is raped, an 11-year-old child is raped, a doctor could go to jail for 99 years, which is longer than the rapist will get. Just let that sink in for a second. That's what we're talking about.
Because there's no exceptions for rape or incest in that Alabama
bill.
Even
Pat Robertson said they went too far with that.
Yeah. And what's really interesting about this, whether you're pro-life, pro-choice, we actually saw a decrease in abortions over the last, say, 10 years during the Obama time period. And that's good. Everyone would agree on that. Why? Because we had contraceptions more available, because we funded Planned Parenthood. And so the irony of what they're doing and the tragedy of what they're doing is while they're taking away the women's right to choose, they're also trying to take away their right to get contraception.
Could I just ask a follow-up question on this? For me, I hear what you're saying, but I also know that Democrats look like they've gone very extreme on this issue, and I think it's gone from the party of safe, legal, and rare to having a conversation about late-term abortion up until birth with the Ralph Northam controversy. Are you for what he said, or late-term abortion, or the moments that he was talking about where you would keep a woman comfortable after she was giving birth in case she wanted to abort her third-term child?
I don't know all his comments, but what I do know is that I am for a woman having the right to make a choice about her own body.
But the
what I am for...
But you're for late-term abortion.
Yeah.
Third-term abortion.
But here's the deal. That's not what we're talking about
here. That is so rare. Yeah. And it's only when the child is going to be in trouble. But this is a
cultural conversation that's happening everywhere, and you're running for president.
Because it's based on a lie.
But right now, let's be honest, the real cultural conversation is what they're doing in Alabama and Georgia and in Missouri. They're actually taking away a woman's right to decide
about third term as well.
But it's based on a lie. It's not true.
It's not based on a lie.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it should be that hard to say I'm not for late-term abortion in the third term. I don't think it should be that controversial.
It's never done because the woman wants to abort the baby. It's done for health reasons.
I think that argument has been debunked, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I think if anything...
It has not. It has not.
I think there's a problem, though, for me, trying to fit everything into this label of either pro-choice or pro-life. Like I said the other day, I think it's a lot more nuanced because, for example, is taking the Plan B thing, something that is against life, is having an exemption for an 11-year-old girl who is raped and gets pregnant, being... not being pro-life. Well, I mean, it's not, to me, it's not as black and white. And I think we need to be less...
abortion's pretty black and white. Do you believe in third-term abortion or not?
Well, listen, though, what if you find out... I was reading a case yesterday. I was reading about a woman who was raped when she was 17 years old. It's in HuffPost if you want to read it. And she didn't find out she was pregnant until she was 8 months pregnant. And there's people who don't find out. There's women who don't find out.
Baby was
and then she found out she was carrying a baby with hydrocephalia, who was born and then spent a year in great pain and died after the year. It's not my choice to make.
50% of the population is pro-life.
But that's not my choice to make for her.
Honestly, I'm more interested
to be very clear. 70. Thank you.
You're welcome.
72% of the population don't think we could overturn Roe v. Wade. They don't want to do that, and that includes but that includes people that might make a personal decision not to have an abortion. That's their personal decision, but they don't think that their personal views should influence other people's views, and that's what we're talking about here. And I think that they have taken taken this so far that any discussion about the nuances and things, that's not where we are right now.
Right.
These guys are setting this up, using women as political pawns to set this up for a case to go to the Supreme Court. And it makes it more important for anyone listening out there that cares about families' rights to make their own decisions.
Right.
This 2020 election couldn't be more important.
Let me shift gears and let me ask you this. This week, both Elizabeth Warren and Kamala Harris rejected offers to do town halls on Fox News. And you just